Okay, y'all. Oh. I woken up this morning to loud talk about blowing up houses. So, it is what it is. But, I got to looking at Instagram since I stuck up in my room, not going down there, except when I refill my glass. Yeah. But, many things just to discuss. But, I saw a few posts about illegal immigration and even a few videos that I watched on YouTube about how, Texas is fighting back and putting up razor wire fences and all these things, and the federal government's like, nah, we ruled against you, take it down, and Texas is like, nah, bitch, you need to stop this shit. So, the few videos I did see on Instagram was of, I guess, this one particular individual that was just released from prison for murder. And he was just caught on video like, you don't know who I am now? You'll know who I am later. You find out who I am. It's like, okay, you just released from prison for murder. And now you crossing that border. Okay, don't trust any politicians. Don't trust right or left. I know these days Republicans seem more stable, but no. None of these motherfuckers give a fuck about you. Get off politics, okay? None of them give a fuck about you, okay? But since the past few years, we have had a couple million illegal immigrants coming across the border. What are they gonna do? I just saw this thing that's going on in New York since it was a sanctuary state, and now they kicking them motherfuckers out. They've been there for years, and they're like, you taking up all our resources? Like, our citizens can't get medical care because y'all taking it all up. So people are like, what the fuck? I gotta wait 4 months to be seen when these illegal immigrants are just getting in. So people are kind of pissed off up in New York, but fuck New York. Fuck California. Fuck Washington. I fucking hate being here. But at least I live in the middle of nowhere and I don't have to deal with a lot of this fucking woke shit. But still. Okay. There was a lot of shit that I watched, but I chose to do it on the, what's going to happen with these illegal immigrants in the United States? I know there's illegal immigrants going to all countries, but I live in the US, so it's going to affect me. So, for the longest time, I thought this was just to like overload us and cause mass fucking issues because so many fucking citizens are going broke, going homeless. Like, I even watched a documentary of homeless camps in Seattle, and those people would rather live in their fucking tents homeless than be a part of the system, which is really sad because the system is fucked. So I feel for them, but many of them are just drug addicted and it's sad. But you know what? These days, why would you want to be a part of this system? So, what are these illegal immigrants doing to America? Like, what are they doing? what's going to happen to America with all of these illegal immigrants, okay? Use the Urban Crow Oracle, Wisdom of the House of Night, and Ethereal Vision, Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. Okay. Let's figure it out here. Okay, so we have teamwork with the 2 cups and the Fool. Okay, so what's gonna happen in the United States with all of these illegal immigrants? Okay, so what we're told by our fucking government, this senile man, which I think is on purpose. I think, okay, I don't want to get into all the conspiracy shit, but I do think there is real cloning going on, because sometimes there's a very fucking, cognizant, conscious Biden speaking that makes sense, and then other times there's a senile, makes no sense, blabbering on old man. So, and even if you look at these different ones, they look kind of different. They look kind of different, but that's something else. Okay, we're not talking about that. We're talking about illegal immigration. Okay, so we got teamwork with the 2 of Cups and the Fool. So, what do you think is going to happen with this illegal immigration coming into the United States? Okay, we're being told it's all about teamwork and, allowing these people in to have the American dream, when actually the American dream is dead. Like, people are one paycheck away from being homeless. So the American dream has been dead for a little bit. So no, they ain't coming here for the American dream. Okay? So we got people telling us, oh yeah, let's just let these people in. Let them become a part of our society. We can all work together and be harmonious. And you being fooled. Nah. Okay? These people ain't coming in to be all fucking harmonious and have union and just live here and have the American dream. No, you being fooled. No, don't be fooled. These people have been let in to cause destruction. Okay, no, there's no tower here, but I did have another card come out and it was the tower, but I'm just doing 2 tarot cards. But yeah, there would be the tower next to it, but I just chose 2 cards. So yeah, they want us to think that it's all about harmony and allowing people that are running from war-torn countries, which these people come from Mexico. Okay, I know Mexico has its issues, but they're bringing in the same motherfuckers that caused the issues in Mexico. What do you think they're gonna do in the US? Okay, don't make sense. So don't be fooled. Don't be a fucking naive idiot. This is not about union. This is not about working together. This is about you being fucked. Okay? Sleeper cells. Who do you think's been fucking with the railroads? Okay, then we have distraction. Ace of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on with these immigrants? They're distracting you. Okay, this is a big thing going on with this immigration. Okay, everybody's looking at it, but what are they doing? That this is such a big thing that you're not seeing them doing something else. That's how the government works here. That's how the government works all over the world. What do you think they did to Britney Spears? She was, I mean, allegedly paid to do all that she did. Okay, there are some other fucking things that, she's fucking monarch and went insane. But there are other people that said, she was paid to do that to cover up for Bush from what he was doing. Who knows the truth? I'm not Britney Spears. I don't fucking know. But, yeah, this is a big distraction from something that is being grown and planned, and they got plans. They growing something devious. This is a spark, the distraction for the spark of something they've had planned for quite a while. They've been cultivating, and it has to do with the American people getting fucked. Okay? Yeah, call me a fucking conspiracy theorist, but, I actually look into things. I don't just blindly that the earth ain't flat, motherfuckers. But, there are things that make a lot of sense. There are documentation. There's a lot of proof to prove things. Those are the conspiracy theories that I believe in, that we're being distracted by all of this shit because something else is going on. They're cultivating something else. Sleeper cells. Okay, then we have the warrior with the high priestess and the 6 of wands. What's going on with immigration? Well, have you noticed the vast majority of these motherfuckers coming here are young, able-bodied men. Military-aged men. Yes, there are families, and I'm sure there are innocent people coming that want to escape cartels and all of that shit, but a lot of those motherfuckers coming in, they young. They young. The high priestess and the 6 of wands, them warriors coming in, they want to take their victory over the American way of life. Okay, I know the high priestess is usually spiritual beliefs, but what this line says to me is they trying to take their victory and taking us down, taking our beliefs, our way of living down. Because, okay, all American people say we're the best country on earth. Have you ever been anywhere else? How the fuck can you say that? Like, yeah, I be patriotic, love your country, but really? Like, you never been anywhere else? Like, how you gonna say this is the best country on earth when we've literally murdered millions of people in other countries to excuse me, to take over their land? What did we do to Iraq? Weapons of mass destruction? No, they ain't have shit. No, we took over their poppy fields. Okay? So, we've been planning to fall for a while. Have any of y'all heard of Yuri Bezmenov? Okay, I know some people are like, once KGB, always KGB, but the things he said in like the 80s or the 90s ring very fucking true today. Okay? US is gonna fall. So they're letting in all of these motherfuckers so they can celebrate our fall. and bring us down. They don't want us to succeed. We're done. China's already set. Maybe even Russia. Who the fuck knows? Well, I don't fucking know. I just know the things I hear and the things that I feel. They are set up to be the next new empire, since the US has been on top for far too long. They're bringing us down. Okay. Then we have growth with conclusion and the Eight of Swords. They're here to stop the growth, conclude us, and fuck us. I'm sure there's many innocent people that are coming here for a new way of life, but most of them, nah. They were told to come here to fuck us so that they can grow their private army to take us down from the inside, end our country and our way of life, and tie us down. Trap us. America will no longer be the way it is. Okay, there have been many fucking empires that have fallen, and they still exist. Rome still exists. Greece still exists. It's whatever. They still exist, but they ain't powerful. They ain't powerful. Not like the US has been for quite some time, but we've been hall monitors on steroids fucking with motherfuckers for way too long. Now we're being taken down a few pegs. Hey, people don't want to hear that, but don't pay attention to the fucking news, okay? Yeah, I watched it and they show little snippets and I make my own conclusion to that and I read my cards. I use my intuition. We're being fucked. It's been happening for a while, okay? My mother's childhood friend worked the railroads for a very long time, his whole life. And when we had all of those fucking crashes happening, he said because the government defunded them, so nobody was checking the tracks every 8 hours to make sure they were safe. That's fishy. Why you want to slow production to the US? Don't trust any fucking politician. You Trumpers, you Biden motherfuckers, the left and the right don't give a fuck about you. Okay? There may be people that do care, but they're still fucking politicians. They still making money. They still on their own side. Okay? There may be good people. Okay? I don't know any. I don't know any of these motherfuckers. I used to like fucking Bernie Sanders. I did vote for him because my mom liked him, and I thought, yeah, universal health care and college works in other countries. Great. But I have heard very questionable things that motherfucker has said, and I'm like, I'm glad that motherfucker didn't make presidency, okay? But everything all these motherfuckers say when they run never happens. Did Trump drain the swamp? Nah. That bitch just fucking hired all his friends and stole all our money. And rolled out the vaccine and said he was the father of the vaccine. Okay. You support... my brother's a Trumper. Watches Fox News or whatever the fuck all day. Dude, get off that shit. Get off that shit. You didn't take the vaccine. You don't believe in that shit, but you still follow somebody that pushed that shit and shut the whole country down? Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. So, with all this immigration, they're here to take us down. Okay? Yeah, it fucking sucks, but it may take time, but We done. We done. We are done. May take time, but we are done. So get the fuck out the cities and live in the woods. Get away from the cities. Okay? I know it's hard. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of money, but you know what? Sell everything you own and leave. If you in the city, you're dead. Those are the first places that rioting and murders happen. And who is the biggest fucking victim of that shit? Women. Okay, I know in wars, men lose limbs and they go through shell shock and all that shit. But the biggest victims of fucking war are women. Women are property. Women get stuck in places where they are just sex slaves or soldiers. Raped till they're dead. So nah. Don't allow that shit to happen. Okay? Don't forget all the women of the past that have suffered that fate. You married? You a man? Get your wife away from this shit. Because she will struggle more than you. Okay? Alright. Love y'all. Bit melodramatic, I know. But you know what? Waking up to blow this shit up was, again, I cannot handle this fucking traumatic shit. And I just started drinking when I woke up. And yes, someone made a comment. You talk about shadow work? Yes, I'm talking about shadow work in a lot of words. But yes, shadow work. It's just hard to do when that's there. And I just can't handle with it. But okay. We're fucked. Get out the city. Okay. Love y'all.